my Black 1000? I answered this a little bit earlier today, but I was going to try to elaborate a little bit. From my experience, because I can't speak for everyone, all white people or their experiences, but from my experience, it was more like taught to fear you than hate you. I was taught that you were dangerous, that you hated white people. I can remember being told that like I couldn't go in certain parts of town because like if I was just walking down the street, I would have been like murdered or raped or something. It was just more like the rhetoric in the background. Part of my white privilege is I can put down my anti-racist torch and like not think about this because it's not negatively affecting me. In that, we also have white privilege in our racism because we don't have to carry it around all the time. It's not like front of mind. It's not like I was constantly being berated with like bad rhetoric about Black people. It's always just like in the background, like being reinforced with, you know, racist jokes or racist comments about people, or, you know, using racial slurs to degrade people. So it still happens today. I'm like, there's a park by my house and they have public events for like Easter. They'll have an Easter egg hunt, but we go to them and it's predominantly Black people that attend. And I will have white people in my life when they'll be like, oh, what are you doing Saturday? I'm like, oh, we're going up to the park by our house. And they're like, you know, it gets really dark around there, which is now like code for there's too many Black people. Or they'll be like, oh, it's really going to be really dark there, so why don't you go over to this part of town, to that park? And I'm just like, yeah, we've been many times, we enjoy it, that's why we're going. But it's just that constant like thread through, like theme throughout. And I feel like some of that doesn't answer the question as to like why people feel that way, but again, it's just been ingrained in us since children to fear you, which easily turns to hate, right? If you are scared of them and think that they're going to like threaten your way of life or threaten your well-being, then you are going to hate them. And it's wild, and I'm trying to break down these barriers. I really just want people to see, like, push back on those thoughts, peel back the onion a little bit. Like, why do you have these thoughts? Where did they come from? Are they rooted in fact? Are they rooted in your experiences? And I've said this before, but when you isolate yourself away from a group that you have hatred for, whether it's Black people or the LGBTQIA community or the trans community or Muslims or whoever, when you don't have actual experiences with these people on a regular basis, it is easy to continue to believe the bullshit that you've been told because you don't have anything to judge it against except for believing people you love and trust in your life that have told you these things. So more than anything, I encourage white people to engage with these communities, make friends, have experiences, build your own narrative, so at least it's built on something real and just not something that you've been told that's been passed down through generations that have been built on hate.
There's nobody like us. And nobody plays the victim card quite like white people. And you think that you can just wake up one day and decide to change your beliefs and be like, oh, I don't these racist crackers no more. I'm with y'all now. Hell no. Just like I told Trump people not too long ago, stay where at. Stay over there. Keep your white hood energy over there. I'm from the Bible Belt and a conservative household down here in the South. I know what dog whistles are. I know the conversations that take place behind closed doors, fam. Had a racist ass stepdaddy. Confederate shit on. I know, bro. I see. I cannot stand my people. I hate how fake we can be, too. We love to say we ain't racist because our friends Black, one of the good ones that we like to call them, one of the ones that fall in line with how we think and how we feel and vote how we vote. But I'd be damned if you decide to change your way of thinking. See exactly where that gets you. You gonna really see how we feel about you then. I hate our people. And then the way we excuse racism. Oh, it was just one bad day. That was a long time ago. So? What does that have to do with anything? Never atoned for it. Been ducking and dodging accountability since that incident. Pretty sure that wasn't the first time you said it. Ain't just pop off at the top of the mouth randomly. No, that's who you are. It's ingrained in your DNA. It's what you partake in behind closed doors. White people love taking credit for they never invented, but a brother or sister did. And we pay nothing back. Or you one of the cool ones, so to speak, and you take from the culture, and you don't contribute nothing back. You're no different. You're no different. Or the ones that get mad when people call white people out as a whole, like you get triggered or something, and you feel like you got to defend the white race, put your white knight suit on it. Like maybe you should take inventory on what it is that makes you feel like you got to take up for white folk when people speak on us as a whole. What have you done? What have you said? Why do you feel guilty? Why do you feel like you're targeted in this? Why is it someone like me can sit here and join in on conversations against white people and not feel offended one bit, but people like you do feel offended? I don't know. Take. A little bit of violence, a lot of bit of violence sprinkled in. Take some more. Whether it's people's property or people's inventions. I hate us. I do. I really hate us. I mean, just strip everything and not pay it back. And be so hateful and so spiteful to the point that we put literature in contracts, especially with these insurance companies, that will prevent us from having to pay these people back as long as we call them riots, not massacres. Like, there's nobody more hateful than us. Hey, so breaking news. White people ain't. Just kind of felt like saying that. I mean, what do you really say after that? There's nothing to follow up. White people ain't. But it's true though, if you think about it. Like, what group of people is more racist than us, more hateful than us? What group of people do you know that started over 100 plus race massacres and have stripped everything from other groups of people of color, black people, however you want to categorize, and never pay it back? Ever. I mean, take everything they own, properties, businesses, family. Use their like, lynch them and do unspeakable acts to them. Use their skin for shoes and wallets and belts and hats. Use their teeth to replace ours. Use their hair to stuff chairs and or take pictures of these lynchings and put them on postcards and send them across states or the U.S. to your family and friends as a way to joke shit. Like, I just made me sick, dude.
You know what's crazy is that all ethnicities is talking crazy. They can talk crazy about black Americans all they want. Nothing gonna happen to them, from the Mexicans to the Africans to the Caribbeans, the white people, especially the white folks, boy. They let y'all get away with saying anything about black people, and that's cool. I mean, because this is a racist person app that we own. TikTok is owned by, what is it, Asian people? You feel me? They racist as hell. And black Americans on this app making the app better. We the ones making it pop. Not no other country, but black Americans, man. Y'all noticed that when we got off of TikTok. You know what I'm saying? When TikTok banned America, y'all noticed that black Americans was TikTok. We the reason TikTok popped the way it do now. I mean, you can deny it. It ain't bothering me none. You know what I'm saying? Deny the lie. You feel me? But y'all TikTok owners, y'all allow everybody to disrespect us, and then when we bite back, y'all ban us and shadow ban us and do all that. That's wrong. That's wrong. And that's why you don't have it to where you can leave a comment when you violated on TikTok. So you can't even comment nothing no more. You feel me? It's up to them. And if it's up to them, black Americans ain't gonna never get right. They go always allow other you know what I'm trying to say? Shit. I'm tongue tied right now. But yeah, man, they go always allow them to disrespect black Americans, man. Every other race of people on this app is willingly disrespecting black people. First of all, they think we immigrants. We ain't no goddamn immigrants, man. My great grandma was born in California, man. Where you think her mama then was born from? You don't think she knew who her great grandma was? Y'all crazy, man. To think that our great grandparents don't know who they people was, man, or where they was from. Our great grandparents was here before any of you white people was. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go back 3-4 generations. We can go back further than that. You feel me? Like, come on, man. TikTok will ban all black Americans from TikTok, and then you will see that TikTok is worthless. It's pointless without us. And y'all know it because every last one of y'all was complaining about it. See, now that we back on here now, like, oh, they could have stayed going. You lying because you was sad. TikTok was quiet. Everybody on the app was looking dry. Wasn't nobody getting comments. Soon as they got us back, y'all was praising and thanking that we was back on here. Everybody's comments back. Now we commenting on everybody that's talking crazy. Why African Americans trying not to accept they African rights? Because we not from Africa, dude. We been in America since 700, man. They ain't gonna tell you there's no history book, dude. DNA ain't real. That 4% of this and 7% of that. Come on, man. If you think that's real, you ignorant. You's an ignorant person if you think that you got 4% of Scottish in you and 11% of Nigeria. Dude, come on, man. That only mean that you possibly got relatives in them spots, man. Not that that's where you came from, dude. And why would they show a black American that they people in America, dude? Come on, be for real. You hear me? My great grandma got a pain that was from the Battle of the Little Bighorn. She had it since she was 6, and she was born in 1894. So if she was born in 1894 and she got that pain since she was 6, the war was fought in 1870. Something. Use your head. Think everybody didn't come from Africa, man. I'm telling you the truth. Just like you respect your great grandma, your great grandma, we do too. So if we were from Africa and I know who my great grandma was, she would have told us about that. She would have told us that her peoples came from there. Nope, we never heard that. It was all America. From California, St. Louis to Arkansas. Never Africa. I'm 43. I never was taught African, nothing. And that is a rich culture. If it's in your bloodline, it's in your bloodline. You can feel it. It's a feeling. Africa is come on, man. Y'all playing. But, it is what it is, man. I just wanted to say that about TikTok, man. Y'all let everybody disrespect black Americans, but when black Americans start back to disrespect, it's a problem. Y'all feeling some kind of way. Don't feel some kind of way. Own up to your shit. Signing off. Black America.